Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. This video is part of a 10 video series where I show you how to analyze data using pivot tables and charts in Excel. I will start by how to prepare your data, create your first pivot table. I will show you in detail how to customize the table, in detail how to sort, filter and group, everything you need to know to manage the source data, move and copy your tables, how you can use interactive pivot charts, slicers and timelines to visualize your data, how to put everything together in an interactive dashboard, and last but not least, how to save your dashboard, pivot tables and charts as templates and reuse them again. Pivot table collects your data, filters it and group it, and then it performs the necessary calculations. In this table, Excel collected all payments for each year and each category, grouped and summed the data together. Every time you make a change, Excel repeats the process, meaning Excel will again filter, group and perform the calculations. To check how a calculation is made in the pivot table, double-click on the calculation. A new sheet will be created, independent of the pivot table. Adjustment made to this sheet will not affect the pivot table and vice versa. You can also access the source data of the calculation by selecting the cell containing the calculation. Right-click and choose Show Detail. Once a pivot table is created, its data will be saved in the Excel cache. The cache is of course hidden. Excel uses the data from the cache when you, for example, copy the pivot table. You can make adjustments to the second table. The first one will not be affected. The only exception is in grouping. Grouping chosen in the first table will be applied to the next one based on the same source data. To have separate grouping, create a copy of your source data, change the name of the table, and insert a new pivot table. If I delete the source data, the table will still work since the cache is not deleted from the Excel memory file. If your source data is deleted, clear all filters from the pivot table. Make sure the grand total for both rows and columns is visible. Double-click on the grand total result. The source data will be generated. Save the file. If you create your pivot table based on a table format in Excel, then every new entry you make will be included in the pivot table. You just have to refresh. To check and verify the data source or to expand, change and adjust the data source, go to the Analyze tab and click on Change Data Source in the Data section. Excel will take you to the data source which will be selected. Adjust selection and click OK. Whenever the source data gets updated or changed, you need to refresh the pivot table so that it uses the new data in the layout and calculations. You can do that by right-clicking and refreshing. To refresh automatically when opening the table, select any cell in the pivot table, right-click, go to the pivot table options, the Data tab. Select the option and click OK. Go to the Pivot Table Analyze tab and click on Refresh. I hope you found what you were looking for in this tutorial. If yes, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel for more videos. Check out other Excel video tutorials by Swag Academy in this playlist. Thanks for watching.